Hello, everybody.
What? What do you want?
Who are these people?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah. I was busy today. I don't need this. Very busy man. Got business things.
Excuse me. Oh, wow.
Yeah, business things. Doing business.
So how are we going to derail your points today?
We're not even going to look at them. That's how we're going to derail them.
This is how we go.
Do you know what's
You finally gave up.
Do you know what's going to happen is that we're going to accidentally cover some of them, even though we haven't even looked at them.
I mean, this is the way.
I like the D20 thing.
Yeah, definitely. We can do.
Oh, I can
Where are my
see
D20s?
just looking for the big 20 of destiny.
See, this is the problem because I've been busy, and we had not that long ago, longer ago than it should have factored in for this particular thing, but not that long ago, filmed more stuff. So obviously, I took all my dice and things, and now I'm not sure where my dice are. So
if only I had an enormous stack of dice just to the left of me.
That would be fortunate.
Yeah, but it's impossible. It can't possibly be the case.
Seems unlikely.
Absolutely, yeah. Hello to everyone watching.
Hello.
Good to see people filing in. Well, what do we want to talk about? I mean, there's a fair bit that's happened. There's a fair bit to talk about. We don't necessarily have to go straight into the chat about Time Flux.
We never do anyway, so
no, exactly.
Business as usual.
Yeah, basically. So yeah, I mean, do we want to talk about what happened yesterday?
Not really.
No.
Well, I mean, we probably should, seeing as I have purposefully added prop.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there it
It
is.
goes straight over my eye.
I'm trying to get to chat on my phone.
So, I mean, I'll introduce it. They forced me to watch dancing.
Shut up.
Forced you with a free ticket.
Yeah. Just utterly against your will.
I was strapped to the seat, and like in Clockwork Orange, they kept putting those drops in my eyes.
Oh no! Bit of the old ultra violence. No.
Yes. Maybe I should introduce it better than that. Josh and David did a thing. Did a thing, and it was in London. I said to them a few months ago, why don't you come up with a really good dance routine? And I'm going to try and take all the credit.
I need to come back to London again to just slap you.
yeah. Despite the fact that I had nothing to do with it, I'll be like, well, it came from me. So, but no, in all seriousness, I wasn't involved at all. But Josh and David have created a. Is it? I mean, what is it? Is it a dance type thing? Is it a story? Is it kind of a bit of both? Isn't it?
The closest thing that we've ever come to calling it is dance theatre.
Yeah,
which is it's a hybrid.
Yeah, it's like it kind of sits in the contemporary dance world a lot more than so it's just taking like kind of modern dance and infusing more like theatrical aspects like characterization. So it's like because we've worked with like speaking stuff as well, like, you know, as if we're we were actors, but we just found that just letting the dancers do what they do best, but just adding that next kind of heightened layer on works so much better. Like so. Yes, dance one shots.
Pit dip dance was.
I had to.
That's quite good. That was quite good. I like that.
You indeed observed the dance one shot.
I observed.
Nice.
But yeah, I mean, it was your. So it would. Was it your first time performing in front of people? In regards to this particular performance.
For the project, anyway, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was. Yeah, I kind of said it to you guys beforehand, but it was absolutely brilliant. I mean, it was last 20 minutes, wasn't it? So it's not like the full thing. Because full thing's
Yeah,
like,
you basically see like the last page of a book there.
yeah.
It's one of those things because it's so in the abstract that you kind of get away with just going like, "Here's the end. Enjoy."
But it
Or
was,
don't.
yeah. But I will say I was thoroughly entertained. It's funny because the thing is, David, I've always seen you as sort of like a bit of a joker, and I like the fact that you essentially made yourself that. Because there was 4 dancers, including David, and you essentially made yourself the Joker in sort of the vast majority of it, sort of bumbling around, not quite knowing what you're doing, and all of a sudden you're like, "Oh yeah, no, this guy can dance, actually." Yeah.
Thanks. I don't know if that was a compliment. That's
what you call a backhanded compliment.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you're reminded that he's a very highly trained dancer. Unlike me, I just sit in the audience and pretend I'm involved, and then get credited for the music that I didn't write, which is funny.
Well, some of it you did. So, like, I did put in the Spearfisher tracks in the credits, and then
None of it I did. I just edited it.
No, you did some of the tracks though. Some of the music. Yeah, you did. Come on.
I edited it.
Yeah, you edited
didn't write
it,
any
but
of it.
you've also put some. You played some music, no?
No, not in that
Oh
run.
no, this was just tracks.
Yeah,
that you
this
found.
was just tracks.
I believe I have the program downloaded here, and Josh, you are. I do. I can send you a link if you like.
There was a debate about programs earlier. Oh, is it online?
There were paper ones as well, but I didn't see any. So
Did you get it as part of your? Okay.
There was there's a little sheet that was up, and it had like the what do you call it, a square thing that you can scan and get the
QR code.
QR code. That's
cool.
one, yeah.
Nice.
But Josh, you are credited in the music as writing the famous song "Untitled." So
I did it because I thought you were like creating the music. I didn't realize you mashed everything together.
I mean, there was a debate at one stage about whether I would write some of the music just because we were struggling so hard to find stuff that fit what we wanted. I probably will. Like for the full thing, I might end up writing some of the music, but particularly for your. Oh, no!
whoa,
It's gone.
This is the one thing that didn't happen during the performance.
Yes.
No, I know. It was lucky because it happened a few times in rehearsals and it didn't happen. In
Yeah.
I was very happy with that. These flowers, I should say, made by my mum,
Woo.
Baker me, who is not with us at the moment, I don't think. But credit to her.
Thank you, Baker.
Yes, we employed the all-powerful Baker Craft Services. Well, not craft services, crafting services. Craft services is to do with food, which we have also employed in the past. But not this time. Crafting services.
Yeah.
Well, we do have Baker Ma in the chat,
Baker
who was
Mar's
also
here.
there.
Yeah, he was there as well. Thank you for coming.
Yeah. Thanks.
Nice little gang. And we had Emma, who's been on Twitch with us before. She came along with her fiance, which was lovely.
Yeah, no, I did give her a wee message to say thank you as well, because I hardly got to speak to her when she was there. So
Yeah, I think they were heading off. They're like me.
Off, yeah.
They're like, yeah, I'll come support you, but also I'm a socially awkward person. I will leave.
Tonight.
No, it was lovely for them. Lovely to see them.
Yeah.
And I've had a few people who were maybe or maybe not, or had other things. So hopefully we'll get a bigger gang for full shows later in the year, which would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because as you said, you're doing some stuff up in Scotland, and then you're back down in London later in the year. Was it September-ish time?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're back in. Well, David's back already, but I will be following him to lovely Glasgow in
I'm
like
so tired.
2 days
Yeah.
on a train at
Usually up on-
7:30 in the morning.
Oh my god, are you going to be all right?
Yeah, I
Hard to say.
said I said I'd make it up to him by buying them lunch when
Yeah.
they got in. So. But yeah, I was saying
maybe
last
asleep.
night to you guys, wasn't I, that like by 2 hours it tripled.
Well, I mean, you know, I will happily take the opportunity to slate Avanti West Coast for being crap.
Advantage right coast.
I think I put it into David's chat the other day. Zonated Cornet, sponsored by Avanti West Coast, and he went absolutely.
Oh, you
nuts.
fucking did! You fucking you cunt! Excuse my language.
No, I think it's fair.
My inner Kyle just came out for a second. But yeah, I remember you did that, and I was just like,
It's that crazy. Well, I mean, it's that crazy thing with trains where, like, the train at 7:30 is, you know, like, what was it, about 30 quid each, something like that, and the train at 9 o'clock was like 100 and something quid each. So
yeah,
it is what it is. Could walk. Although I suppose, I mean, what I didn't realise and what might have happened. Actually, no, this is not true. Anyway, Glasgow Rangers are playing in Seville tonight, which means a lot of their fans will be trickling back to Glasgow via London in the next couple of days, which is probably why the train got quite so expensive, because they like to exploit the hell out of football fans when their teams do well.
Oh, that does make sense now.
I have actually been to Glasgow Rangers ground to watch the match. Yeah, I went. So I was up in Glasgow for work, and I
just stumbled across the football match.
No. There was a match.
Fell into the sea, and then you.
Basically, somebody said to me at work, at the office I was in, they were like, "There's a Rangers match on if you're interested." I was like, "Yeah, cool." So I went up to Rangers to get a ticket, and this isn't a joke. Genuinely, seriously, I was attacked by a seagull. And I had to sprint from, like, there's a car park, and then you go into the stadium itself. I had to sprint the length of the car park whilst this seagull is, like, right behind me, coming at me. I'm like, Jesus Christ, and having to duck and weave out the way of it. Just got to the stadium, and literally as soon as I went underneath the stadium, he, like, basically just stopped in the air dead, and then just went back the other way. I was like, fuck, all right.
Oh, what did he just go? Oh, so okay, he just went like this and just went.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
there, it's just
pretty much. Yeah.
Only at Ibrox.
like a fighter jet.
Yeah, it was a nice
Fighter jet.
Pretty
Seagulls.
much. It was a nice sort of Scottish welcome.
Seems appropriate for half of the old firm. It has to be said.
That's true.
Part of me would love to go to an old firm derby between Celtic and Rangers, and part of me would be quite scared.
Yeah. It's like, even like I was on the Celtic train the other week, like last week, and even then I'm just and you know, they're singing all the dodgy songs on the train, and you can't be like, here mate, that's not okay, because guess what would happen? Get your face caved in. I'm just like, okay. I'm in here. I'm in this situation. Can't leave. Great. Love this.
So you just keep quiet, didn't you?
Oh god.
Well, I mean, you would literally be mobbed. So, you know.
I would.
Anyway.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
Anyway, we did a game once. We did a game once upon a time.
No. Baker Mile, you're right. It probably was a giant moth. That's true.
Yeah.
Not a seagull.
It's you getting attacked by, like, various not scary animals, which is
yeah, that's true. That is so true. That is basically my entire thing, I think. We could make that do a YouTube channel, just on its own. Me being scared of things.
It's like you'd call it something like suburban safari or something, you know. But instead of like spying on lions and, you know, rhinos and stuff, you get chased by a moth.
Oh gosh.
Here's the wild seagull.
Bloody hell.
Oh, it's so true. So true. Yes. Anyway, so yes, well done, lads. That was good.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
Good
crowd.
Very much
Thank you
enjoyed
all
it.
of those people who came. I don't know. I'd love to know what the. I was going to say gate figure was. That's not a show thing, is it? I suppose it is.
Yeah.
Gate figure. It's a football thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was fairly full.
People came. That's what we wanted. And then we had some nice reviews, which have come through since.
Yeah.
Which is also good.
I don't know. I'll hopefully find out soon how many seats we ended up total. Hopefully find out soon, and it'd be good to just kind of, if we do resolutions again, just making sure that, like, if we ever do it again as well, just to kind of from producer's brain, because it is one of those things where, like, there was like a first call and everything. You had to sell a certain amount of tickets, and whatever the profit or the minus was, you kind of split it. But yeah, I mean, regardless, it's been great. And also, it'll be good to kind of, for next time, if we do it again and they let us come back, to have that kind of pre-planned and the kind of money in place to be able to, you know, kind of, even if it is to afford to, like, lose money or whatever, it is a great, I mean, it's quite hard to get people to come review something. So the fact we've even got reviews is quite a big thing for us. 2 of them, and we can, like, actively use that for things going forward, and also the amazing footage.
I got endorsed as a composer.
Yeah. See, the great thing about reviews is you can split it as well, so you can say it was ... great.
Yeah, because the thing is, I thought again making the music. If I there was a deadline for the program note, so I was just
fine.
like, yeah, okay, cool.
There was a stage when I would have written some of the music, like I have on this
and
channel.
you have done in the past.
I have done,
You
yeah,
have done in the past.
like the last one that we were working on before that all got shut down by COVID.
Yeah,
like I wrote the entire soundtrack of Treading Water, pretty much. And also, like,
it sounded fairly similar, so I thought you'd made it.
Hello, Baker Me. I'm wearing a flower.
We like your handiwork, Baker Me.
Yes.
Well done. It all worked as well. It worked perfectly.
Yes, thank you so much. It worked very well.
We are pleased.
But you mentioned, Josh, about creating music. I mean, you've done all the music for Roll-y Grail as well.
Stuff, yeah. I mean, the stuff on this channel. I'm trying to think. Not in the episodes. The episodes use like the game episodes use artlist stuff, but the intros the one that we use tonight and the other stuff like that is stuff that I've made. So yeah, I do some, but only sometimes. Sometimes, yeah. This time I just it's been too busy, so
You wrote a tune,
a little song,
a little jingle.
And the one that we used to use, which I don't think we use anymore, except you might hear little bits in sort of YouTube, end of YouTube stuff. But it was an inspired name, I'll give you that.
Moderate Chaos. You're talking about, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We'd finished our first episode of Lasers and Feelings, and Josh came up with it, and he's like, I think I'm going to call it Moderate Chaos. And we're like, well, we have to come up with something now which is just, minor chaos or something like that.
Chaos in minor.
Just a little bit. Yeah.
Classical version.
Maybe that's the next, whatever it is I get around to doing the next version of like an intro song for Roll-y Grail or whatever. Maybe that'll be Chaos in minor.
Yeah.
I'll just write it in a minor key.
Make it sound like some Final Fantasy shit.
Yeah, epico.
Bit of what is it? Choir or whatever it is.
Yeah. I mean, we've got the Roll-y Grail choir that sing Roll-y Grail.
Oh yeah, that's so good. I still love it. It's really good.
You can do some really dumb shit with like, like you can make beautiful music and like, you know, these big classic orchestral sounding things. You can make it sound like Mozart or Bach or whatever, or you can make them sing Roll-y Grail.
Yes. Yes.
So,
I know what I
one of those things I did.
With great power comes great responsibility.
With great power comes great irresponsibility. I think you're fine.
Yeah, irresponsibility. Yeah. Oh dear.
Fantastic. Well, gents, I thought we could maybe have a very quick chat about just what's going on in the next few weeks. So,
Yes.
I wanted to first of all mention the fact that, did you know that it is our 1 year Roll-y Grail anniversary on the 28th of May?
Oh.
I think it has been mentioned, but yeah, that's...
I know.
And we're going to mark it by not being on at all.
That's a fair point, yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, we have been putting out something every week for 52 weeks. And it feels like probably some sort of break is a good idea. But also, it's more because none of us are around.
No.
Nope.
There's no one to actually broadcast the episode next week.
Yeah.
Is that like a first?
That is a first, yeah. That's genuinely a first. That's not happened.
No.
Because, yeah, I will be with David in Glasgow working.
My fault.
Ben is currently shooting something in Africa.
As you do.
Akers is going to be in Italy.
Yeah, I'm heading off to Rome. I'm going to roam around Rome.
So none of us are physically going to be here to broadcast anything. So we're just going to have to miss it. And that's kind of it.
Yeah. It's a shame because it's a big shooters episode coming up. But
Several of them.
You know. Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
We have actually finished Shooters and Sympathies. I can say this.
Now, this was the other thing I was going to say. The 8th of May marked the day that we finished Shooters and Sympathies.
Yes, thank me. Ben is shooting with a camera in Africa.
Yes, fair point. Fair point, yes.
Good clarification, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it. That
He
is
is
a
a
very good point.
filmmaker. He's there to shoot film, not hunt
Endangered wildlife.
people or wildlife.
But yeah. Do you know, have you heard about the camera he's taking out with him?
The GH6.
5.4K, apparently. She's more than 4K, I heard.
More than 4K, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So,
Good to see that you know math.
You've been learning. You've been learning to be a technical bastard.
this is a great thing. So he was trying to just work out how it all worked, and he took a video to show me how it all worked. But the problem is there is no TV or like anything that you can play 5.4K on that we've got. So he's showing it to me. I'm like, it just looks like normal. I don't understand.
Normal, but slightly bigger.
Yeah, exactly. That was it. Although it did do, I think he said it did 120 frames a second as well. So he was doing a lot of slow-mo.
Yeah.
Slow-mo stuff. Wow, 4K looked really good.
Yeah.
Cool,
I mean, we love a bit of slow-mo. We've underutilized slow-mo in those opening entrances.
That's true.
We can do that.
That's true.
Why have we not thought to do that?
That
We
is
could
so
do that
true.
for future Time Flux.
Yeah.
You do another one.
Yeah,
Do some
definitely.
slow-mo stuff.
Damn.
Well,
Well,
that's a really good point.
there you go.
Well, let's be honest. What
New
it's going to
ideas.
be is we won't actually do slow-mo. We'll just do it ourselves. So whilst we're there, we'll be going,
Yes.
hello.
Even though we have the ability to do slow-mo.
Yeah, but then we'll speed it up so it looks normal.
Yes.
Oh dear. Oh, what we should try and do is do one backwards, and then see if we put it the right way, if it looks right going the right way. I mean, that's completely impossible, but apart from that,
Could be. Allegedly. Well, I mean, we'll have a go. There's probably something really interesting we could do.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely, yeah. And sorry, I interrupted the fact that we finished Shooters and Sympathies.
Hey!
Oh, yeah.
We know what the end is now. And all of the getting to the end, all of it. Like another 12 hours of gameplay, whatever it is.
There is some twists and turns and things that happen. It's just like, whoa, what the hell?
I enjoyed twists and turns.
Yeah, I now realise, Josh, that there was a possibility that all 4 characters could have gone off and done different things for the finale. And given the finale is fairly long, we could have probably extended it by another 3 or 4 episodes if we'd have done that.
Oh, possibly, yeah. It would have just been a separate season. No.
Yeah. There's just some very stupid, funny moments. There's 1 or 2 moments, actually, that a couple of the guys, David, you will not know about, Kyle will not know about, because there's a couple of things that we did a little bit of filming separately, and there's a character, and I still haven't got over it. It's just the best name possibly ever, and I cannot wait for that to come out, because let me put it to you this way, I'm already writing his character into Lasers and Feelings because it's just perfect.
It's a marvel. It is.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh gosh.
Perfect. It is.
Yeah, it really is. But it was. I tell you what, it was quite emotional, shall we say?
Yeah, it got a bit
at some points.
I mean, maybe that was just the sheer weight of amount of stuff that we'd done. I don't know.
Yeah.
Relief of finally getting out of it.
Yeah, we were crying over the fact that it was finally ending. We were allowed out and to do other things.
Yes.
It's only been 11 months, so it's fine.
Yeah, I know. 11 months and probably going to hit like 14 episodes or something. I don't know. Super high.
Oh my god! Wow. But yeah, we were talking the other day about maybe we'll do a different sort of chat at the end. So we'll have a proper sit down, like sofa chat, and we'll just all have a laugh and a joke around, kind of like what we do on here, but hopefully all together. Just giving us a chance to chill out and talk about what happened. Fingers crossed we can do that. But
well, it'd be nice to do something together, I think is the main thing, and like a casual format, which might be an interesting thing for like these in the future for other games, but it's just one of those things. It's hard to get us all in the room together. Yeah,
that's it. It's just so much going on, isn't there? God, it doesn't stop.
No. Life, eh?
Yeah, right.
David's knackered. David, for everyone's reference, David walked in the door about half an hour before the stream started from London, having travelled from London today. So, having done that journey before, it's not fun.
And I was at the pub last night too.
Good job.
Because I was celebrating.
Hey.
Good man. So I think what we're trying to say is, what's Ben's excuse?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, he's shooting in Africa or something.
Yeah.
Something.
With a camera.
Maybe. Allegedly.
I will say, I told Josh this last night. So went into his room to talk to him about something. And I opened the door and there's a drone hovering about 2 feet off the floor, almost chopping my legs off. And I was like, whoa, bloody hell. I mean, thing's absolutely fantastic, but damn, it was like, the room isn't big. So it's like, how is he doing this? Why is he taking this risk?
I've flown that drone a little bit.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's fun. There is, I mean, we used the drone in the channel trailer a little bit.
Oh, yeah, because isn't there a shot where it's overhead, you walking through a load of bushes?
There's a tiny, I know, it's utterly fucking pointless, but it was one of those things where it was there, and we were like,
yeah.
Why would we not? It's there.
Yeah.
So that's why there's a tiny bit of drone footage in the channel trailer.
Okay.
Because.
Baker Mars asking if Ben took his top hat, and I really hope he did.
I mean, Englishman in top hat goes to Africa to shoot things is
Probably
is a
fine.
choice.
Yeah. Oh man, that top hat has been through some things.
Yeah. He wears it well.
Do you know he broke his cane as well? You know the
Did
cane.
he?
So there's a yeah.
Maybe I was there for that. I
thought-
can't remember.
Yeah, I bought him.
Ready, idiot.
I know. I bought him this cane, right, and it unscrews in the middle, so he can have two canes like his character. And he went and
Yeah.
broke the bottom half now, so he's only got one. He's only got half a cane.
Well, I mean, that also
canes.
tracks for the character, doesn't it?
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, it's basically Ben, isn't it?
A bottle, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. The best thing. Here's the best thing about finishing shooters. I can now put the cowboy hats in the loft.
Oh.
They've been sitting around for like 11 months. Because it's like every time I think, I could probably put them away for a while. Then we're like, no, we're filming tomorrow, right?
I know. There's so
So
much like
finally.
my massive book of notes of shooters notes and stuff.
Oh gosh.
Although I have to
don't-
say, like towards the end, I got more and more improv just because I reached the point where I knew what was going on well enough that I didn't actually need the notes anymore.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
We've been doing it that much.
Just like, I know it. I know off by heart now.
Yeah, I learned.
Oh gosh. Well, should we talk about Time Flux? Yeah. I mean, the thing.
Seems like we probably should.
Do we have time?
Oh, wait a minute.
Does
let me
anyone
put the-
give a flux?
Oh.
Ah!
Did anyone see the name I gave to the episode
What is it?
on YouTube?
An
don't know.
ancient time travel homebrew.
No, on,
No,
on,
in YouTube. No, I don't think I have seen
in
the YouTube
YouTube.
version.
I've,
No, I did. I
let me
looked
see.
at the YouTube version.
What does it say?
It's called What the Flux.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah. Remember you talking about you were going to call it that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Zero
What's the
flux
thumbnail for it?
The thumbnail. I think it's Ben and Josh, and then Dave, me and you are going to be on the second part. I actually created the thumbnails about a month ago because I had like basically I do.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
see. Yeah, it's been a thing. Yeah.
God, I need
Yeah.
to get around to releasing the YouTube shooters version.
Oh gosh, there must be like 3 that need to go on.
Yeah, probably. I keep on going like
well.
because I'm like, I want to mass produce things just so I can, get it all done, and then being like, oh no, wait, when do I have time for this?
Yeah,
Crap.
it's easy, Josh. You just don't sleep.
Yeah, well, I don't anyway, so there comes a point where you can't not sleep less. What?
Yeah,
Who? I don't know.
who knew?
Who knew?
Who knew?
I hope so.
Cool. Just stop time and you can sleep.
There you go.
If I had the real
There you
time
go.
flux abilities,
There you go. As Baker Me says, 0 flux given. Sorted.
zero sleep.
0 sleep given. Yeah, too right. Yeah, I mean, this was different, wasn't it? Because of essentially, it was just a full amalgamation of lots of different types of different rules and things like that, and it came out working quite well.
I have to say, I fucking love Time Flux.
Yeah, me too. It was
Yeah.
great.
And it's good. I learned to learn from that, even just like since we shot it so long ago. I still got notes which I need to kind of update because I have ideas in terms of like just as a. I'm not saying too much by saying this, but like how we can use powers and what powers can we use? Maybe so I'm thinking of making like a sort of. I'll save that actually. I'll save that bit.
Yeah, well, that's it because you might, there's a few ways that we use our
I'll probably
powers.
talk about it after the second part 2's out.
Exactly, there's a few ways we use it in the second half. That's brilliant. I mean, it's pretty good stuff in the first half as well. Yeah, I mean, where did you take the ideas from, David? I know obviously you used a bit of lasers and feelings with the idea with having your special number, but did you take it from anywhere else as well?
Yeah, so there was one style which I was interested in, still wanting to explore. I'm just waiting to have the monies to get it, which is Call of Cthulhu. The kind of cosmic horror stuff. So you have like results. They go up to like even like 100 and everything. It's all about like rolling under. And I think what they use is percentile dice. I make you guys use D10s, but I think they roll both dice, and that's and they calculate it. You have different occupations. And stuff in Cthulhu, like literally, I was watching a video online YouTube doing like a read through the document of the Keeper's Handbook. The Keeper is the equivalent of a dungeon master. He's like a lore keeper.
Yeah.
And it's literally every occupation under the sun. You could be pretty much any occupation.
Cool.
Even a guard.
I mean,
who would do that? Who would do that?
I mean, is fashion designer in there though? Because that's
yeah. It's based on H.P. Lovecraft books, and he talks about the elder gods, the gods, the outer gods, which are like even bigger than like current religions in existence, like they made God, like, you know, that's the equivalent. And Cthulhu is the most kind of known one, but there's other types of gods which are even stronger and bigger than Cthulhu, and it's really interesting. There was one I was watching something actually just the other night, and I can't remember what they call him, but basically the way that kind of they talk about outer gods is that their powers and making existences is through their dreams. They are dreaming of us.
Interesting.
So we are their dreams. And if they were to wake up, the world existence for us would end.
That's very different.
Yeah, it's just the way to think about that. I was like, oh wow, brain hurt. Like, it's really interesting. I really want to read his makes me want to read the books. Josh will know this because of watching Critical Role. Taliesin loves the cosmic horror stuff. When he does his videos, it's all based on that sort of stuff. So it's like tentacles from space and all, big godlike things. And if you were to gaze upon these gods, you would like literally break from insanity. And that's why there's the sanity mechanic in Call of Cthulhu as well. So, but yeah, sorry, I went on a tangent there, which I do. That's who I am. But that's kind of where that kind of, when I was getting you guys to roll under numbers, that's where that came from. And then, I just tried to simplify it as well with one dice and 3 main stats and like one special one. Just try and make it not overly complicated, but like not too simple. Something to add layers. So, yeah.
It's fun.
I mean, wasn't it just? Yeah. A lot of maths. That was
Well, I think we've managed to avoid the maths side of these games largely so far. I mean, when we get into higher levels in D&D, then we get more maths. And I suppose Cthulhu is like percentiles, so it's well, you need to be add 2 10s together. So.
I don't know.
High level D&D, you guys will need more rolling space. It's not like you can just really do 6s anymore.
In D&D do roll a lot of percentile dice.
Yeah, that's true.
You do.
Increasingly more so in the second season, it has to be said.
Yeah, it did definitely escalate.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It literally just bad rolls. But Cthulhu is really interesting to me. I think... Yeah, if I had my
it's
time,
very
I'd recommend it.
1920s based as well.
It's
Like when people play it, they dress up and everything. It's really cool.
I like
but
yeah. It's
you
very
can
me.
modernize it as well.
Oh no, give me
There's
steampunk. Bit of me.
see what was it? Remember I talked about this Netflix show I recently watched.
Oh yes,
which is very Cthulhu. I can't remember. Oh god, I've already forgotten what it's called. But it is basically about Cthulhu.
Mm-hmm.
It's so like it's very cosmic horror, but the way they do it is just like I'm just like that's so fucking good. Oh.
Sometimes it's good.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about that? Maybe sometimes it's good.
Maybe. Sometimes.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
But I mean, it's interesting because it's a nice sort of amalgamation, as I said before, of a few bits of everything. So there's some stuff in there that you can go, oh yeah, no, I see exactly what you're doing here. And there's some new stuff as well. The one thing I did want to ask is, so you ran this game before with other people.
I did a play test before I did it with you guys, just to kind of get any kinks out. We still found some.
We did.
We just found some. But but it's good. It's good that happens because then it makes me think of things like with the powers and stuff, and how that for like if we're gonna do like another session, how the powers might change slightly in terms of just like structurally. So that it makes it a bit more streamlined, so there's not much interruption or anything when we figure stuff out. Like, how does that work and all that stuff. I will say, because it talk about the recent episode, that was a really cool moment that happened when both you and Ben entered like Time Flux states.
Yeah.
Like, that was so cool.
I mean, it was great.
And then, Ben's this character Time Fluxes again is a sees you. Like, it's so like he like just hit another gear.
That's so funny because I really thought, I'm in trouble here. Because I just thought, I'll just stop him from putting out the fire in the lighthouse. And then when he rolled Time Flux and then locked me in the bloody lighthouse, I was like, no. That was brilliant. It was just so perfectly struck, you know. It was but that was great. It was great. And the only thing I could do was just feign ignorance, be like, no, I don't know anybody who wears a security hat and a high-vis jacket.
Yeah.
I think circumstantially you're probably lucky there, seeing as you went from walking by the guard to greeting the guard.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And then also trying to think of it rather than just kind of physical things happen. I like how like we got to a point where, like, because Josh's character is very kind of a mentally strong stat player, that because he has those, is that the fact that he went like to kind of like almost like premonition, seeing ahead, like, and just seeing multiple like scenarios, like different, like, call it multiverses, different possibilities, was pretty cool. To take it to a kind of, rather than kind of all these like forward and back and fast forwarding time and all this sort of thing, to then have a everybody's saying I observe it.
Yeah, that's why I was laughing.
That's why you're laughing. Yeah, I observe. It's honestly one of the best lines I've heard come out of you, Josh. It's truly
genuinely
so
my favorite
good.
character that I've made, I think, across all the games.
Brilliant. I think it's my favorite character as well, genuinely. So much fun. It's the moment where you're talking about everything's gone grey. And it was the moment where I was just like, this is hilarious. And I think there's a moment where like we all just stopped when like you finished your chat.
Stunned.
And we all just went, and then we started laughing our heads off and couldn't stop. It was just like
you know what it was that made us laugh? He just stopped. He just went after this whole monologue. Went.
That was it.
That triggered us all. So good, because we were like enraptured. He just broke character so hard.
Because I'm also going in my head, this is so stupid. There's like two parts of my brain. One part of my brain's going monologue. The other part of my brain's going, what are you doing?
What are you saying?
This is so dumb.
It was perfect. It was just perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you're absolutely right, Josh, to be saying that's your favourite character. I find it difficult to find anyone who would disagree with that because, God, absolutely brilliant.
I mean, I very much love Runt and Nan Runt. Nan / Rot / Jeffrey / others / but yeah, this is there's just something a little bit like on top of it, and also like it's probably the first character I've found it just so easy just to sit in that character and just be that character where it's really not very much like me.
See, this is the difference. See, so when I came up with Gary, first of all, I was like, I want this to be simple and obvious, like just the most simple thing.
Whistle.
Yeah. Oh, it was so good. I think I even put it in the trailer because I enjoyed it so much. That moment where I pull out the whistle and everybody just started wetting
You
himself.
did put it in the
It's
trailer.
so loud. Like you think that's loud in the
sorry.
trailer. It's louder when it's in your ear.
Yeah. Sorry, I'll make sure if I use it again at any point, I'll make sure to do it a lot quieter.
It's a shrill whistle.
Yeah, it is. But God, yeah, that was funny. But that was the thing. That was the one thing that I wanted to do is to just. I thought I've got a load of pockets. Let's fill up some of these pockets. So I've got a flashlight and I've got a whistle. I was like, what else can I, use as a security guard? So I think I got my keys out at one point as well because every security guard's got a load of keys to something. So, what do we fill up all these pockets with?
That's true.
Do they know where the keys go? No.
No, of course not.
They just have a set of keys.
That's all it is. It never opens.
It's a sign of authority and control.
There you go. Exactly. And if you're really lucky, you get them on a chain, so it looks even more like you know what you're doing. Yeah.
You get a little ID badge or like a lanyard or something.
Oh, that's the next thing. I'm going to make myself a lanyard or something.
Lanyard is
What did you do?
Yeah, there you go.
I need to write something.
Can you imagine that if the next if we do another episode, it'd just be me going, look, this is me with my.
Do you know who I am?
Yeah, exactly. Let me through.
I'm the guard.
Do you know what's so funny? Is that's genuinely what I have to do for work. Here, look, this is me.
I'm allowed to be here. What do you mean?
Yeah. What do you make of
Stop
it?
questioning me.
Oh, great. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can come up with a few other ideas of like, stupid things I'd have in my pockets. That's great, though.
I mean, we love some prop-based comedy. It has to be said.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
I have to say, like, that is one of the things... Because I know, obviously most of the time we, particularly when we started, we were just like wearing whatever clothes or whatever. We've edged more and more towards like costume and props.
Edgelords.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I think as soon as because I think I bought the first few bits, which was literally just like a few bits for Lasers and Feelings and D&D, and as soon as we had them, it was just like, okay, no, we have to do this for everyone now because it's just so much fun. Especially, I think the thing I enjoyed the most was actually David's gun because it's so stupid and over the top. And yeah, as soon as that happened, it was like, now we got to do this for everything.
The props increase. Hey, we love the props.
Oh yeah. That's the thing. It just makes things more fun.
Oh, you're talking about the laser gun.
Yeah.
Yes.
I talked to Ben about. Yeah, I talked to Ben about getting rid of the speaker out of it because it's not quiet. But he was just like, no, you got to leave it in because it's more hilarious if it makes stupid, childish noises as you're firing.
I think that's true. Yeah, I think that's true. It's very loud. I mean, but that's the great thing with stuff like that is that it adds something that's both in-game and completely meta.
Very true. Very true.
Good for like skirting around the fourth wall.
Oh, I'm seeing some lovely merch ideas here. Look at this: lanyards, whistles.
Lanyard, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. We were literally talking about merch yesterday, weren't we, Josh?
Yeah, because we got. I think my t-shirt went back in the wash, but I have my EQ Dance t-shirt that I was wearing to represent in the crowd, seeing as everyone else was in their proper costumes.
Yeah.
But I mean, that'd be fun. One day we'll get there. We'll get there. I suppose. I mean, we've spoken about our characters. I suppose we should talk a little bit about Ben's as well. I mean, I always love it when he does an Australian accent. He quite literally, when we went to secondary school, people did used to ask him if he was Australian because he's got blonde hair, blue eyes, and he just looks Australian. So
He does actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Some shorts and a hat, and he's just full Oz then, isn't he?
It's just exactly. It's perfect. So yeah, I mean, I think he very much, he just becomes that role, doesn't he? Although I will say, I was surprised that he went for a professor, because
it was very disconcerting because it was it's like halfway between Bov and Barry, this character.
Yeah.
It's like it's like slap bang in the middle of those two characters.
Yeah.
It's quite disconcerting because he sounds like Barry, but he acts a bit like Bov, and it's like you're not really sure it's a bit off kilter. You're not really sure what's going to happen.
Yeah,
that's
so true.
You're Aussie. You should be being nice.
Yeah, you see,
he's a bit shifty. He's a shifty professor.
As Baker Me says, brought up on Neighbours. Not all the Aussies are nice when you watch Neighbours. I genuinely had to watch an episode the other day, and it was terrible.
You were forced to watch Neighbours.
Yeah, it was bad. But
some stars that come out of Neighbours, and also
don't get me wrong, but it's still better than EastEnders, but what isn't? Anyway, before I start critiquing everything, Coronation Street, I
don't watch any of these things, so
same. I really like that character. I can imagine. See, the thing is, David, I don't know from your point of view, but Ben is can be a frustrating person to GM, and I don't know if you felt that with this particular character or if you quite enjoyed it.
You didn't even have his fucking sheet. I didn't have all his stats. Piece of shit. Oh, you're watching.
Hello to Ben if you're watching live from Africa.
Yeah.
Where he's been shooting film.
No, you can watch this. Does he even watch the YouTube? So apart from that, it was no, it was fine. I'm ready for Ben.
Yeah.
I have contingencies even with D&D. I was like, do your fucking best. I am ready for you.
He does bring it.
It's predictably unpredictable.
Yeah, that's right.
I think we were saying this yesterday on when we were travelling back together. It's predictably unpredictable with Ben and with Bov and other characters.
Yeah, it's going to go wrong, and he's going to do the opposite of what you want. So you might as well just go with it.
He's nuts. I will contain him.
You may struggle, but I don't know.
No, don't get me wrong. Sometimes I'm just like, oh god. But I managed to contain.
I contain
to some degrees. It seeps out, but
it's very true. Oh gosh.
I mean, we are a chaotic bunch of players as it is,
Oh, so
it has to be said, regardless of what we're playing.
So true.
Even with the stuff we filmed for D&D, episode 4 is going to be something. I can see it. I can see it just being, and there's some fun stuff that I wrote up not long after that I'm just like, this is going to be an epic fourth episode.
Well, I think we already mentioned it before, but the D&D stuff that we filmed recently was genuinely some of the best stuff I think we've ever done. We all came away from that saying, wow, that was so much fun. Yeah. I think we even said we want to do more as soon as we can, because it was just that good.
I just wanted to carry on playing, honestly.
Yeah, same.
Honestly,
same.
I mean, we would have had a problem because we would have, run out of... we'd have filled the entire year's worth of episodes and then had to wait for ages. But I would have quite happily carried on playing because I was really enjoying it. As much as this was when I had COVID and I was stuck here, so you guys were all in the room and I was through my little camera box. Which is frustrating, but I was still massively enjoying it, and also I got to cause some chaos.
Yes.
Did you? That doesn't sound like you. Oh gosh. Well,
I like to think Ben is predictably unpredictable, and I'm just unpredictable. Particularly when it comes down to wild magic.
Yeah. So
the fact is, it's not even up to you.
That's the true essence of chaos.
No one has a choice.
That's the true essence. The true essence of chaos isn't rebellion; it's unpredictability. It's rolling the dice and just doing that.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch what's it called? Luther.
Oh, the Idris Elba thing.
Yeah, the episode where there was twins who rolled dice. They literally played a real life, but like a murder version of D&D. Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember that. I must have. I've watched. I'm pretty sure I've watched all of Luther.
Yeah,
I don't remember that.
They have a competition in roll dice, so they'll have they had set weapons that they would attack people in London, and they would have
oh, I vaguely remember that now. Yeah.
Yeah, one was a squirty gun filled with acid and a hammer and all this sort of thing. So they roll which weapon, and then they would upgrade their weapons to even more ridiculous things. And then who they attacked was by random, and what kind of chaos, smashing up cars, was all dictated by dice.
Cool.
I vaguely remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really I remember it quite clearly because I was just this is literally. And that's why it was pretty hard for them to because it was so random. The chaos was so random. But without giving the whole thing away of how they eventually did it. Because in case you haven't watched Luther, Luther's really
great. Luther is really great.
It's one of them things that's on the watch list. That's one day I will get to. But
yeah.
I will say that first of all, we're not doing that.
No,
not in real life anyway.
I may have mentioned to you before. There's a game called Life is Strange. I haven't actually played it myself, but I watched a playthrough of it. And there's pretty much an entire episode of the game, because it comes out in episodes, that is based solely around a LARP in a small town. And you're an adult and you're going along with this kid and trying to play along, but as you go deeper and deeper into the LARP, you start seeing it through the kid's eyes, and things start turning into monsters and stuff like that, and the town starts changing and things like that. Cool. It's absolutely brilliant. I couldn't it was fantastic. I was like, why isn't this just the whole thing? Why is this only one episode? Just make this everything.
Yeah, I've heard of Life is Strange. Yeah. I think I got it.
It's quite choose your own adventure style as well, because you can choose set dialogue, you can choose dialogue.
That's right.
I really like games like that. I was playing all the Telltale series before they went bust. And they're making the Wolf Among I think someone's
Wolf Among Us 2.
But someone else, I'm guessing someone else has picked up the project and they're doing that. But I was hoping to play that on my own stream as well, because I've played just for myself, I played all the Walking Dead stuff apart from the last one they did. I've not played that one. But I just really enjoy those games because it really makes you feel oh God, and then you have a timer and you have to make a choice. In these pinnacle moments, you're and you press it, like it's like you feel like in it, and your heart's like palpitating. It's so.
I remember playing Wolf Among Us. I was doing a work thing, and like I just got back to the hotel. I can't remember where the hell I was. Actually, I might have been up in Glasgow, and I just wanted to do something. So downloaded the Wolf Among Us onto the iPad, and I think I played it until 3 a.m. because it was just that good.
It's addictive.
That's what
it
I
really
mean,
is.
when you find a good new game that it's just irresistible, it does tend to consume you.
Oh yeah. I'm on Cyberpunk at the moment. I managed to get hold of
nice.
that. Yeah.
See, I started playing it when it first came out, and then it was quite broken.
Yeah.
And
There's still a little bit.
Still kind of broken. Okay.
There's still little bits.
Yeah.
There was one.
Apparently, they've remade it on the Unreal Engine 5, and it's smoothed out a bit. Apparently, I was reading that today.
It's a lot smoother than I first saw. I mean, it's been like out for about a year and a half, but it's still like it was a weird thing today. Even I was in a garage, and there's this motorbike, and it just keeps jumping around. Just like, not everything's fixed yet, is it?
I mean, it's like games of that scale. Are crazy.
It was it definitely was ambitious.
Oh, hugely, yeah. But yeah, brilliant. Yeah,
I will go back and play it at some point when I have time.
Yeah,
because I like the CD Projekt Red, who they did the Witcher series of games before, and I played those, and those games are incredible. The Witcher 3 is incredible.
Yeah. I still want to play. I've not played it yet, but I've when I first watched one of my favorite streamers, Carnage, play Control.
Oh, Control, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that game is just splendid. And it also has and I have played this game. It has an Alan Wake DC.
Oh,
Alan Wake is great. Yeah, that's wow.
Yeah,
that's
so like it's.
back in the day.
I'm like, this is the same universe.
Yeah.
What the fuck? When I saw the DLC, I decided not to watch the streamer I watched play it because I'm like, I have to get Control now, and then I have to get to Alan Wake because I played Alan Wake what was it on stream, and it was such a fun game to play on stream and like to like engage with chat and everything with, and it's just an interesting story and concept.
I will say though, with Alan Wake, well, you already know I'm scared of very small, very unscary animals. So as soon as I started playing that, I think I got about 5 hours in, and I was struggling. And after a while, I just had to stop. So I never actually finished it.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's good.
because you have to use the flashlight and just wait for things to pop out.
Good game, man. Really good game. It just I couldn't finish it. It's just I was wetting my pants. So.
Yeah, I mean it's interesting. I mean they do relate, I suppose, to what we do with tabletop stuff, insofar as they're very story heavy games, and I've talked before on these chats about how I relate those heavy story games to like take ideas in how we use games to tell stories, because it's something I've always been interested in.
Yeah,
because like I like writing and I like games, so they seem compatible on some level.
Definitely.
So it's really interesting, and I think they're underappreciated as storytelling medium, I guess, because like some of the best stories I've experienced in like the last 10-15 years have been in games like The Last of Us, like
you get
Red
to
Dead.
interact with it.
Yeah. It's so interesting to have that to have choices in a story, even though the story's kind of set, to have choices and to
but when it makes you pull the trigger yourself, that's where it fucking you're like, oh god, and it's like, what if I just choose not to do anything in some games, and it's like, nope, you're gonna have to do it.
Yeah.
No. And it's powerful in those moments where it's like, sorry, no decision here.
Yeah.
You either wait here for a long time or you're gonna pull that trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you just it's awful.
Well,
awfully good.
yeah. Well, I think this is all heading towards one obvious thing. which is
What?
Roll-y Grail the game.
Oh my god.
Jesus. Oh no.
What would that even be?
I know, right?
Like a
Chaos.
universe hopping chaos adventure.
Yeah, pretty much.
Jeez. God.
Where you hunt
Right.
for the Roll-y Grail across universes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably quite
Yeah,
fun.
I need to make that Paladin one shot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
All
yeah.
Paladin one shot.
Maybe that's a Christmas thing, the
God.
Paladin one shot.
Mm.
Search for the Roll-y Grail.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, should we wrap up, lads, or do you want to talk a bit more?
Well, I mean, is there anything we want to go over in terms of Time Flux, I guess?
Well, I mean, we did say that we wouldn't use the questions, so
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. We did.
I mean, I'm just trying to think. In terms of highlights, we've had the Grey I Observe. We've had the lighthouse thing.
That
Well,
was
what
great.
about us getting stuck in a cell for a very long time?
Oh yeah.
You guys really fucking struggled in there.
It's because neither of us.
I was waiting for you, Akers. I was kind of, come on, Akers, use your humanity skill to talk your way out.
Well, I did come up with an idea. It's just it was completely useless.
Oh yeah, it was.
Oh, can I say? Watch the next episode of Shooters and Sympathies to see how I come up with the best ways to use the humanity, because I was genuinely
This
very
next
proud.
episode is so fun.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
There's like it's the aftermath of like the big battle and stuff, and it just turns into just silliness, and it's great.
Yeah. It's very funny, isn't it?
It's great. There's this particular sequence which lives long in my memory.
Yeah, it's brilliant. It really is.
Oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Just
God.
lovely. Just lovely. Yeah. That'll be. Oh, we should say. Obviously, no episode next week. No, nothing next week.
Yeah.
To celebrate our year anniversary, we are not on at all.
Yeah.
Because none of us are here. So that's the thing. I think, in all likelihood, it'll be the Shooters episode goes out on the week after, which will be the 1st of May.
Wow. June.
1st
Oh
of
my
June.
god.
Jesus.
Wow. I know. But the thing is, how is it June? What's going on?
When are we? When's part 2 of Time Flux coming up?
Oh, so that'll be 2 weeks after that. So what's that? 15th June.
Yes.
Wow. Nice.
So not too long. Yeah, obviously we're going a bit off kilter because of the week break. And then also there will be just things for June. That's not June, that's May. In my diary. So yes, the shooters episode will be on the 1st, and then a recap obviously, and then Time Flux, and then on the 21st there will be a post sanity stream.
Why is that?
Because it's 2 years. 2 years on stream, on Twitch.
Wow.
And we'll be doing a special Midsummer Midsanity stream.
Wait, when?
Just on the post sanity side of things. No Roll-y Grail stuff on that one.
21st.
On the
wasn't it?
on the 21st, and then I don't know if we're just going to double down and do one on the 20 and do a recap on the 22nd or a celebration on the 22nd, and just make it like a double-headed stream thing.
Could do.
Over a couple of days to celebrate 2 years / a year of Roll-y Grail, and also to recap Time Flux in total, and probably look ahead to things that are coming.
Oh gosh, yeah. Oh god.
And then another Shooters the week after, probably.
Absolutely,
because there will be Shooters forever.
Do you know what? I actually went back because I needed to find out when we'd started doing started putting stuff out for Roll-y Grail, because of course the year sort of anniversary, like I say, is on the 28th, I think, But we started filming stuff like back in March.
Yeah.
So for us, we're like well past the year anniversary. So I was trying to work out what it was. So I went onto YouTube and just worked it out from that. But then I saw the clip of what happened for the first post-standing anniversary, where you put you basically decided we were going to do a Lasers and Feelings, and it was 2 days before that we were going to do the stream. And that's where, of course, Tiberius Relish came from.
It is.
It's the 1 year
Yeah.
anniversary of Tiberius Relish coming up.
Oh,
Not a
jeez.
Death Farmer.
Yeah.
Jeez.
My other favourite character,
Exactly.
as made by chat.
Yeah.
Yes, and I will be Virginia.
Oh, Virginia, yeah.
Virginia.
Oh, God.
Virginia.
And then,
Take a shower.
and then young Bov as well.
Yeah, young Bob on
Just,
his BMX.
Yeah. Trying to
BMX
get a
buff.
petition signed. Yeah.
BMX buff.
God, that does
There you
not
go.
feel like a year ago.
Oh no, this
Dear
year
God.
is gone quick.
It really has. Yeah.
It's very strange. Very strange. Well, busy, I guess.
Yeah.
So yes, so June is a busy month of things.
Yeah.
With lots of bits and bobs on.
I'm very much. I was just going to say, I'm very much looking forward to Mid-Sanity stuff. I want to see how that all comes out.
The long vaunted Mid-Sanity, and Kyle likes to rip into Ben and I for not getting stuff finished. Mid-Sanity, 6-minute film, no visual effects, just editing. 2 years.
Wow. Although it is something in the Post-Sanity trailer, but will actually have been finished.
True.
That and Tash, I think, is the only other thing that's in there that is
True.
like. I know. I feel like there's one other one in there that's been finished,
I can't remember.
but I might be wrong. Yeah. There's a lot in there, isn't there?
There is. Yeah. Something will get finished. No,
Yeah.
it'll happen. And also, then we've got our Halloween films that we want to try and make.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, we need to have a chat about that, David. Work out how
Ah,
it work. But
what the fuck are we gonna make?
yeah, definitely.
Well,
have a-
yeah. That's
a chin wag
for
Oh dear.
us to worry about sooner rather than later, probably, actually, because
Yeah.
it'll be Halloween before you can blink.
Oh yeah. Yeah. God.
But yes.
Wow.
So yeah, much to come. There are, I believe, we counted yesterday. It's something like 10 episodes of Roll-y Grail's things recorded already. So
Which is
tons of that to
pretty,
come.
Yeah, which is pretty much 5 months worth of stuff. So.
Pretty much, yeah.
yeah. It's just insane, isn't it, when you think about it?
Yeah,
we've just-
we are not lacking for content. And then there will be more. The return of Lasers and Feelings. The return of Dungeons and Dragons, of course.
Yeah.
Some stuff for Halloween.
Yeah, I mean, there's stuff that you want to do, Josh, as well, and
I've been for quite a while now working on my D&D thing, which I can actually start putting more concentration into now that I'm not trying to work out what's going on with shooters.
Yeah.
Baker Ma has hit one out of the park. Halloween intros in the woods.
Oh, in the dark. Ooh.
Oh,
I've been. Do you know what? The woods that we film in, me and Ben did once go there in the middle of the night just to get some sound of like the woods at night. Creepy as fuck.
yeah, I bet. Yeah,
It's not the one.
no,
It's not the one.
yeah, I'm not surprised. I'll be running away from everything.
It's really not the one. So yeah,
I'll
possibly.
be embracing the darkness
Yeah.
because I love horror shit.
Oh, of course.
The Evil Dead game is out at the moment.
That does look
And
fun.
it looks so good.
Yeah.
I would say to Josh, imagine if we all did that on stream. we all play because it's multiplayable.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then
We
you
could
could
do
do like
stuff like that once
one of
upon a
us is
time.
the demon. So good.
that'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, up for
I mean,
that.
at some point we could do actual gaming. Not that TTRPGs aren't actual gaming, but video gaming.
Yeah,
off of Twitch.
Videos.
But that's for another time. For now, we've got so much content.
Yeah.
Also, we want to do some film stuff at some point, but
Oh gosh.
get around to it.
Nah, no need.
Just bloody busy.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yes, indeed.
All right then, James. Well, in that case then, so yes, enjoy your week's break from us. Back on June the 1st. It's blimmin' June. How's that possible? With the next instalment of Shooters, and we're beginning to get closer and closer to the big climax here. So let's see.
The 12-hour climax.
Yeah. But
That's not a joke.
I know
It
that's
is
the
12
problem.
Hours.
But it's
If not more.
Yeah, it's all good. Obviously, going to be shown all at once. So,
Yes. A half-day stream. That's what we're going for.
oh god,
No one needs that.
Talking about lengths of streams, I've hit 1,000 hours of streaming as an achievement. I hit the achievement.
Jesus.
Before I got busy, I hit 1,000 hours of streaming.
That's
goodness
crazy.
me. Yeah,
Because that's one of the kind of set achievements you can get on Twitch, and I did it.
well done, blimey.
Oh, yeah. We're high. We're not that high, I don't think.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. No. Wow, hours and hours.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, my current goal now is to get to 200 followers.
Yeah, we need to
When
do
you
a follow-up
want.
push at some point. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
At the
Zonated
moment,
Corner,
I'm
go
just-
check him out. If you're
Yeah.
watching,
Hey.
Zonated Corner,
Absolutely.
there he is.
Oh, I need to. I keep also Sweet Psychosis keeps telling me I need to make a channel trailer.
Don't we all?
I need to make my own channel
yeah,
trailer.
yeah.
I don't have one, so I need to do like highlights and stuff.
Guess
There was a recent clip on my channel which was hilarious. I was playing Watch Dogs and I was playing just poker. It was like poker in game. I was like, it's so funny. I was just like using rage to win. And it's honestly, you need to see this clip. We're like, rage, chat, rage! And I won multiple times, all in.
Wow.
Because we're like, it's total coincidence, but like sometimes the computer would fold in, like, yes, he's afraid. Like, that was like one of the best streams I've done. It was hilarious.
Rage
And
factor.
that's definitely going into the channel.
Write that down for D&D.
that's. I tell you what, that could be a emote as well.
Rage poker.
Yeah.
So I've got like a rage mode, which is me. I do have one, but it's like me with the knife between my teeth for the shooter.
Oh, yeah.
But I did talk about I need to make a hype emote. I need to make a hype emote. That's it, and that idea came from the last stream I did. Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
It got a bit ridiculous. My energy levels went to astronomical. Like it was a stream to behold.
Fantastic.
I was playing a game within a game. Like, it was so stupid.
The Rage
I still
poker
lost in
minigame.
the end. I still
that's-
lost in the end.
That's
Anyway,
gambling, isn't it?
yeah. Thankfully, it wasn't real money. Yes.
Oh, brilliant.
Yes.
Brilliant. Well, I'll tell you what, when are you next streaming, David? Because you must be busy next week.
Yeah, I tried to do a stream, just like a Just Chat and stream in my hotel, and that utterly failed. So, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm just trying to figure out what my next 24 hours is going to be at this rate.
Yeah.
And that includes having a producer meeting, which obviously Josh will be there for that one. And Josh has got a full day of meetings tomorrow, don't you?
Tomorrow's meeting day for me. Back to back to back.
Yeah. I'm going to try and stream on I can't really stream on Saturday, can I? Because I've got to sort you fuckers out.
You could do a later one.
What about Sunday? I'll be in Helensburgh, so I'll be able to, and I'll finish, and then
Isn't Saturday in Helmsburg?
fine. Saturday? No, I don't fucking know, bro, anymore. It's on Saturday, but yes, you're right.
You might
So
be
I will
around.
be able. Oh, I will be able to stream on Saturday. I will.
There you go.
Am I able to stream on Sunday?
We'll find out.
Possibly.
No, actually, we finished at 5, so no, it won't happen. Sunday won't
There you
happen.
are.
Fair enough.
So I should probably put that in my calendar that I'm streaming on Saturday.
Fair enough.
Because, yeah.
Can't let the people down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like we're doing
I'm
next week.
Like we're doing
terrible
next week.
streamer.
1
Yeah,
week.
terrible streamer. Like, I'm failing 2 streams. I'm failing 2 streams. I am a terrible streamer. I should have my affiliate badge removed. I am not worthy.
Terrible streamer.
I'll call up.
Terrible streamer.
Bob is here.
Yeah.
Dishonorable discharge from Twitch.
And on that note, should we end things there?
You probably should.
Brilliant. Well, yes.
Twitch, I was only kidding.
Enjoy your week off from us, and then it's back to the craziness on June the 1st. So we'll see you then. Take it easy.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.